So just now we also played a video of performance of gold medal winners from previous competitions. 睇完兩段片之後咧，相信大家都好想知道一啲有關大賽嘅內容。咁之後我哋有請第7屆新唐人電視台全世界中國古典舞大賽亞太區初賽項目協調人之一新寧女士，為我哋介紹一下有關大賽嘅資料。Following these two videos, I will now ask Ms. Ning, who is one of the project coordinators for the Asia Pacific region of this competition, to tell you some general information.
刚刚大家看到的这条片啊，就是最后我们看见的这个舞蹈呢，是在第6届比赛结尾的时候，我们前5届的金奖得主他们的一个同台的演出。那他们表现的主要是技巧的一个组合。那在这里呢，因为我们今天记者会的时间非常有限，我就非常简短的给大家介绍一下我们的这个舞蹈比赛啊，全世界中国古典舞蹈比赛今年是第7届来举办了。那我们这个比赛呢，我们是分为少年组和青年组2个组别。少年组呢是13岁到17岁，然后从18岁到40岁呢是青年组。然后所有的参赛选手呢，他们会进行2轮的比赛，一个就是我们刚才大家在这个视频里面看到的技巧组合的这个比赛。那另外一个呢是舞蹈剧目的这样的一个比赛。然后所有的选手呢，他们都需要去做一些规定的动作，我们是有规定动作要求的。所以呢，我们的这个比赛大家看得到，这个水平是非常高的。那新唐人电视台举办这样的一个活动，这样的一个比赛，全世界舞蹈比赛的活动，我们的用意是希望可以给这样的有天分的这些选手们一个展现他们自己的舞台，同时呢，也给大家作为一个桥梁，把全世界有天分的这些舞蹈者们能够把他们聚集到一起，让他们有一个交流和提高的这样的一个机会。同时呢，也看到咱们中国古典舞作为中国的传统文化，在全世界这样的一个舞台上面，它现在是正在非常蓬勃的这样的一个发展。在大家的这个 information package， 我们今天给大家的材料里面有一份非常详细的我们大赛的章程大家可以再详细的看一看，然后了解更多我们有关大赛的情况。如果大家待会儿有什么具体的问题，还可以在会后的时候再来提问。So the video that we have just watched, you can see that it's a skill performance. So our competition, actually this year is already the 7th competition. And so all the competitors will take 2-round performance. So one is the skill performance and the other one is dance performance. They will be divided to 2 age groups. So for the junior group, the age range is from 13 to 17, and for the senior group is from 18 to 40. And the reason why we organize this competition is we want to build up a stage for the ones who have talent, so they have a place to show them up. And also we want to act as a bridge to gather all the classical Chinese dancers together, so they can learn from each other, and also they can see that our traditional Chinese culture is actually very welcome and really performing in a great way in the world. So we hope that this year we will receive a big success as well. Thank you.
好，多謝新寧女士。接落嚟有請第7屆新唐人電視台全世界中國古典舞大賽亞太區初賽項目發言人吳雪兒女士交代今日舉辦記者會嘅目的。Thank you very much, Ms. Ning. Next, Cheryl, the Asia Pacific region spokesperson for this NTD-TV dance competitions, will explain the purpose of today's press conference.
午安，大家好。容許我同大家簡單咁介紹下呢件事件嘅一啲嘅細節啦。咁新唐人第7屆嘅全世界中國古典舞大賽咧，係新唐人電視台國際文化藝術比賽系列嘅賽事之一嚟嘅。大賽咧喺過去嘅10年裏邊咧，喺美國紐約已經舉行過6屆嘅決賽，而今年咧係第7屆。咁比賽嘅將分為亞太初賽區同埋歐美初賽區。今年嘅亞太區初賽咧係將喺香港舉行嘅。由新唐人電視台香港有限公司主辦，大紀元國際有限公司協辦嘅。歐美嘅初賽同埋複賽、決賽同埋頒獎典禮咧，都係喺美國嘅紐約進行。 咁亞太區嘅初賽咧，原本咧係定喺香港嘅7月30日喺沙田嘅鄉議局大樓大劇院舉行。咁喺場地租用嘅手續全部辦妥，費用亦都全部繳付嘅情況之下咧，大賽嘅單位喺主辦單位咧喺5月26日忽然之間收到鄉議局通知，就係話指香港政府嘅要求。需要強制性咁樣收翻喺7月29號同埋30號比賽當天嘅場地留作選舉嘅用途嘅。咁喺主辦單位嘅要求之下，鄉議局咧喺6月1日發出咗電郵嘅書面通知。咁電郵裏邊咧，鄉議局大樓就以優先租用團體順序嘅原則咧，單方面係宣布取消同主辦單位簽落嘅場地使用合約。咁我哋好感謝鄉議局之前接納咗主辦單位申請租用鄉議局大樓大劇院辦理大賽亞太區初賽嘅申請。咁鑑於過去嘅幾年嚟啦，香港特首對香港一國兩制嘅破壞，同埋對香港文化創作嘅打壓，我哋明白發生嘅事情真正嘅幕後推手，其實就係香港政府內部一小部分嘅人。主要嘅責任咧係唔在於場地租借機構方面，其實鄉議局亦都係受害者之一，因為佢哋被逼取消咗佢哋嘅合約。我哋知道香港嘅藝術創作喺過去咁多年嚟，好似係每況愈下，同埋香港政府內部某些人執行嘅僵化嘅文化政策，同埋破壞香港法治社會及自由經濟嘅惡劣政策咧，係直接有關係嘅。有關嘅比賽內容咧，其實即係舞蹈嘅規定動作啦，同埋自選動作，唔涉及任何嘅公開演出，亦都冇任何所謂嘅政治嘅內容。咁呢種性質嘅藝術活動咧，喺香港受到嚟自政府部門嘅騷擾同埋干預，凸顯咗香港特區政府嘅眼光短淺啦，同埋心胸狹窄。而類似嘅行為，如果任由佢嘅發展咧，對於香港嘅危害必然係日益嘅惡化，同埋咧嚴重影響到香港作為國際都市嘅地位。其實類似呢啲咁嘅事件咧，喺過去咧都發生過，例如今年年初嘅國立事件啦，同埋王維基之前嘅即係香港電視被拒發牌嘅事件啦，同埋如果大家記得嘅話咧，喺2010年嘅1月底，大紀元新唐人聯同法聯法學會咧，其實係舉辦過一場嘅晨韻晚會。其實當時係七場晨韻嘅晚會，我哋將所有嘅門票都賣晒㗎啦。而當團隊準備出發嘅時候咧，有6個關鍵性嘅技術人員咧，係俾香港政府係拒絕發出呢個演出嘅簽證嘅，咁導致演出咧係被迫取消。咁我哋喺第2年嘅3月9號咧，係得到香港高等法院裁定香港入境處拒簽美國晨韻藝術團嘅6名團員嘅司法覆核案，一案係裁定不合法例嘅規定嘅。咁香港係一個自由嘅市場社會啦，自由市場經濟制度裏邊咧，最重要嘅就係一個契約嘅精神，因為只有嚴守契約咧，先至可以保障各交易方嘅利益。咁契約精神咧，亦都係香港賴以生存嘅法治制度嘅基本基礎啦。咁對於政府嘅唔合理嘅做法，我哋必須要發聲嘅，以維護香港嘅核心價值，同埋咧係停止將來政府再使用呢種違反契約精神嚟傷害企業、傷害香港社會嘅做法。我哋強烈係譴責梁振英嘅政府嘅行為，同埋咧亦都希望鄉議局能夠認真考慮呢個事件嘅影響，同埋對香港未來產生嘅後果，由收回單方要求退款嘅違約嘅決定。同埋我哋保留一切法律嘅追究權利。Good afternoon, everyone. Please allow me to brief you the details regarding this incident. The International Chinese Classical Dance Competition has been on one of several popular international artistic and cultural events series held by NTD TV annually or biannually. This year's event marks the 7th international competition, hosted by NTD TV Hong Kong and co-hosted by the Epoch Times. The preliminary competitions are divided into Asian Pacific region competition to be held in Hong Kong and European American regional competition to be held in New York, followed directly by semi-final competitions, final competition, and the award ceremony. Asian Pacific Region preliminary competition was originally scheduled for 30th of July at the Grand Theatre, Sha Tin Hung Eagle building in Hong Kong. After all formal contract procedures have completed, full payment made, the official list approval document issued on April 22nd, NTD-TV was surprised to receive a notice from Hung Eagle on May 26th, saying that they got a request from the Hong Kong government requiring mandatory recovery of the site on 29th and 30th of July for election purpose. On June 1st, NTD-TV received email correspondence from the building management office of Hung Eagle, stating that Hung Eagle building has a policy to lease to the priority group, and unilaterally announced the cancellation of the signed contract for NTD-TV to use the premises. NTD-TV is grateful to Hung Eagle for initially accepting the theater's application to hold the Asian Pacific preliminary round. In the past few years, the chief executive gravely undermined Hong Kong's one country, two system and the freedom of artistic creation. We understand that a small number of people from the Hong Kong government are behind this incident, and that the venue owner should not bear the major responsibility of cancelling the venue. From our viewpoints, the Hung Eagle is also a victim for being forced to revoke a signed contract. We understand that the deterioration of Hong Kong's artistic creation in recent years is the direct result of rigid cultural policies implemented by a small fraction of people within the Hong Kong government, as well as the repressive policies which undermine Hong Kong's rule of law and free economy. The content of the competition is purely technical. It is not even a play or act which may convey messages, nor is anything close to being political. The judging criteria will focus on authentic classical Chinese dance movements in both required movements and individual choice parts of the competition. Contestants need to pay special attention to the bearing and form that are characteristic of classical Chinese dance. The very act of the Hong Kong government to suppress this kind of artistic activity is causing tremendous harm to Hong Kong's international status. In recent years, Hong Kong economic outlook is clouded by uncertainty. Many experts have pointed out that innovation is crucial to improving Hong Kong's economic structure, and this concept is also endorsed by the Hong Kong and the central government. However, innovation is not limited to economic realm. The most fundamental condition for innovation is freedom. The history of human development has proven that without individual or social freedom, there is no creativity in art and culture, while innovations and development of art and culture proves to be prerequisite for overall innovation in a society. Because of that, scientific, technological, and social innovation will never flourish under an autocratic system. Similar incidents happened in the past. For example, the Leisure and Culture Services Department was criticized for allegedly demanding the word national be deleted from the biography of a member of a drama company which performed at a public theater in Hong Kong this March. The member graduated from the Taipei National University of the Arts. Then we have the government's decision against Hong Kong Television Network's application for a domestic free television program service license. Further back in 2010, Epic Group was co-organizing the Shenyun show, scheduled to perform in Hong Kong in January that year at the Hong Kong Academy for Performing Arts. With tickets all sold out, the Hong Kong government refused the visa application of 6 core technical members of Shenyun at the last minute, resulting in the cancellation of the performance. This incident had drawn international outrage, and on March 9, 2011, the High Court ruled that the government's decision unlawful. Hong Kong is a free market, and the essence of the system is the honoring of contracts, because it's only when contracts are honored that the interests of all parties are guarded. Honoring of contracts is the very foundation to the rule of law that Hong Kong prides itself of. We must voice out the unreasonable practice of the government in order to defend Hong Kong's core value and to stop the government from this malpractice, which is damaging to both enterprises and Hong Kong society as a whole. We also plead to Hangyigo to seriously consider the impact of their action and withdraw from their decision to cancel the lease agreement. We reserve all the rights to take legal actions for any breach or violations arising during the incidents. Thank you.
多謝吳雪兒女士。之後有請資深嘅電影人、新唐人電視香港分站總經理朱長文先生為我哋發言。Thank you, Cheryl. Next, I want to introduce Mr. Zhu Changmin, a senior film producer and general manager of NTD TV in Hong Kong, to tell you some thorough information.
大家好，这个刚才都听到这个心灵和雪儿都讲到这个为什么地区这个被无理的这个取消这个活动呢？所以说呢，本来我们这舞蹈就是一个纯真、纯善、纯美的一个舞蹈，推向这个世界。本来这个活动是一个很好的一个活动，但是却被梁振英政府呢就给这么个取消了，你看。所以我们这种情况呢，就是说纯真纯美的这个舞蹈大赛都被他取消，那你说香港将来还有什么东西都被他取消了？过去我们搞这个什么多次的这个好多的这个活动，有的人就放炸弹啊，有的人就捣乱啊，甚至啊前几天呢，我开了一个电影的一个招待会，有人就在招待会的后头呢，就说我是走狗，在后边就只说这位就是走狗，我坐在沙发上，他就这位就是走狗。资深的这个电影界的一个叫做金鼎影业公司的老板，完全都看出来这种就是来捣乱的，拿钱的，就是有一部分人就是搞这些活动来就是捣乱，已经拿着好多的钱就这来捣乱了。然后呢，他就把这个话题给转化掉，把它转走了。他就说，他就对那个人说，今后我这里的场地呢，不需要你们过来。他就讲了，我不欢迎你们。这个香港的电影界老板都站在我们的这个立场。目前国内都已经把好多的这个劳教所，好多的贪官，好多镇压我们这个活摘器官的这些人员，全都给一个一个弄下来了。处在这种情况下，还有香港政府还抱着过去的那种这个理念，还取消现在都不是这个时候了，还进行这种活动，你说可耻不可耻？只要大家这个场一震过来，马上大家就像这个金鼎公司的老板当时就谴责他，不允许你今后到我们这个场地来捣乱。我就讲这一个例子，就可以看到目前香港的这个电影界的情况就是这样的。我也讲就这样多就够了。謝謝大家。
多謝朱先生發言。接下嚟我哋有請第一位嘉賓，資療會副主席蔡耀昌先生為你發言。Thank you, Ms. Zhu. Now I would like to introduce our first guest, Vice President of Hong Kong Alliance in Support of Patriotic Democratic Movement of China, Richard Choi, to give us a speech. Thank you.